Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our speakers. So this morning, I thought I would talk a little bit about this idea, again, building on the unknown, right? So here at Granada Hills, we're in this space right now of unlimited creative potential. But what I realized is for myself, the last couple of weeks, I've been feeling that I'm also in this space of unknown. I feel something within me that's building up, that wants to come into form of creation. I don't know exactly what this is, though. And also what I've noticed is when I was trying to put words to it or form to it in my mind, I was feeling a little bit of discomfort. So a few days ago, actually, there were these words that kept coming to me, but I couldn't remember the quote. But they kept coming at me. It was earlier this week. I remember the words qualified, I remember the words spirit, and I remember feeling comforted and uplifted, but I was like, what is this trying to tell me? So I actually texted Reverend Mike. I was like, Rev, there's this quote, I remember it from prac class. It's something about spirit and qualifying and this and that, and right away, he knew what I was talking about. Apparently, it's a Michael Beckwith quote. Spirit does not call the qualified. Spirit qualifies the called. Whew, I get goosebumps when I hear that. Or as my friend likes to say, truth bumps, right? So like how many of us here have been called to something new in our lives? And yet maybe we stop and doubt ourselves, compare ourselves to other people. We may say, I'm too old. I'm not old enough. I'm not experienced enough. Someday, one day, but those some days and one days turn into months, maybe turn into years. What are we waiting for? I think we've kind of been raised in this society where it feels like you have to be perfectly ready before you can take on that thing. But sometimes we're actually called forward before we're actually ready, right? Ernest Holmes tells us time and time again, there is a power in the universe for good, and you can use it. He doesn't say, hey, all y'all, only the qualified get to use this power. You can use it. So, what's your call? Because this path of development, the path of expansion, isn't about being pre-qualified. It's about being available. In Science of Mind, we teach that each of us is an individualized expression of the divine. That means the intelligence, creativity, love, and wisdom of the universe is already operating through us. It's already operating through us. What more qualification do we need? It's all here already. So maybe this week ask, has there been something nudging at me? Has there been something calling to me? Maybe a call to service. Maybe a call to some type of creative expression. Maybe a deeper relationship with someone or something. Right? Just sit with in the stillness. Listen to that still, small voice within. Because the mind will argue with us always. Not the big mind, not the one mind, the little mind. The little mind will plant seeds of doubt. And those are the seeds that we're actually okay digging out, right? We talk about when we plant a seed, we let it grow, we fertilize it, we're patient, but we don't need those type of seeds. Joseph Campbell tells us, follow your bliss and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. So maybe the real spiritual practice is not asking, am I qualified? Maybe the better question is life inviting me to say yes? Because when we answer that invitation, we discover that everything we need begins to unfold. Spirit expresses itself through those who are willing to show up. And that willingness might be the most powerful qualification of all. Thank you.